Hello, I'm Cindy Davis, contributing editor for Residential Systems. And with me here today are Jeff Goldstein, head of sales for Sony Consumer Integrated Systems Division, otherwise known as CIS, and Ron Callis, CEO at One Firefly. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you.
So we're here to discuss the turnkey Sony co-branded marketing program for CI dealers. Jeff, this program's been in place now for nearly 2 years. So for those who don't know about the program, give us a bit of an overview.
So over the last 2 years, we've all experienced a tremendous amount of growth and opportunity because of the environment we've been living in. And it's really important, I think, for any integrator to really focus on marketing themselves continually so that when the eventual decline in business comes, we still have a steady stream of communication and contact with the potential client base for that dealer. We created this program with the intent of enabling the dealer with very, very little time or effort involved to basically get into a rhythm of digital marketing so they can communicate with existing clients and potentially find new clients. And we have really made it so that they have very little time or effort investment to get involved in the program. And between Sony creating the assets and the beautiful pictures and the taglines and all that, and Ron and One Firefly really handling all of the back end work to effectively launch these campaigns for the dealers, we've created this just amazing turnkey solution to get the dealer's name out there and leverage their relationship with Sony against finding new business. And that's really the summation of the program. And that's the exact purpose of it, is to drive new business utilizing the Sony brand.
So Ron, why don't you take us through what we know is so important, is that customer journey and really how the Sony program comes into that journey.
Sure. Yeah, as Jeff pointed out, we're trying to have this program ultimately accomplish multiple things at the same time. And those things are, we're trying to get the new prospect. So when you look at the term customer journey and you get that customer that's in that research phase, then the idea of someone that's maybe building a new home, someone that's committed to adding technology or entertainment to their home, they're often out there, they're Googling, they're on social media, they're checking things out. And so we have a Facebook component to the program, both organic and paid strategies within Facebook, where we're targeting audiences, prospective new clients that would recognize the Sony brand. Why? Because it's one of the most recognizable brands in the world, on planet Earth. And so they're going to see that brand name, they're going to ultimately click, and then we're going to bring them in to learn more about both Sony and then fully integrated systems. And that's really where the integrator shines. So we're pulling in that new prospect. And then once the dealer has the customer, and this is where the way our industry primarily works, is our industry works off referrals. So if the integrator has a customer, they've made them happy and they service and support that customer for many years, that's really where you transition that customer into the advocacy phase. And so that's why we're then communicating to them via email marketing. So we're putting out beautiful Sony messaging and artwork. And the goal is to get that consumer that maybe you installed the system for 3 years ago to remember, oh yeah, and they click on it, they see the Sony name, they see the dealer name, they know the dealer well, and they make contact. What you're really looking to do is plant that subliminal message that reminds them, oh yeah, I've been meaning to call my integrator because I'm adding this new addition, or I have a neighbor that needs a system. And what we're finding, and the success stories are really fun and exciting for Jeff and I to hear, is that the dealers are making contact with many of their customers that they haven't reached out to in a long time. Now, I'd say shame on them, but this program is helping them do that. And we're making it easy to do that for them, really to stay in front of their customers.
Well, you know what, let's take a listen to some of those dealers because we've got some pretty amazing stories.
But I heard back from some older clients that I hadn't seen in years that were interested in doing some upgrades. We sold through, probably a couple $100,000 worth of equipment based on.
So we've had significant growth, and I would attribute at least 50,000 in sales directly off the campaign. We're upgrading TVs to customers, but plus, I mean, it's not the campaign affects all my sales because it's an easier push to push Sony when Sony's on top of the mind for my customers.
But I took the plunge, and you guys have just been amazing because we've sold 8 brand new deals, not just 8 TVs. We've sold 8 new deals, and each deal is on an average of between 30 to 50,000. That's an enormous amount of new income that I don't think I would have gotten, or I might have gotten maybe next year. I would have gotten it. Who knows? So it's been incredibly positive.
What pushback, if any, have you received so far?
Yeah. So we've received some feedback from dealers that are, worried about us utilizing, let's say, the latest Sony high-end product as the carrot, if you will, for the consumer to learn more, thinking that what we're trying to do is just drive a TV sale or a projector sale. And that couldn't be any further from the intent of what we're doing. We're really utilizing that new bright, shiny object, whatever that may be, the TV, the projector, etc. They're always set into an environment that would indicate that there was, it's really about selling the job, right? And this is really all about getting the dealer an at-bat with the consumer where they can explain how they can enhance the experience around that TV, that projector, what have you. And we have got so many success stories that we've amassed over these last couple of years, where dealers have just seen instant results after running this program for just a short time. So I think, if you think you're beyond promoting a TV, don't think like that. Think like you're promoting your business and you get an opportunity to tell your story. That's really what this program really is about.
Ron, talk about the onboarding process a little bit. Once a dealer decides that they want to participate, what's the process there?
Sure, it's pretty simple. The Diamond Dealer is going to reach out to their local Sony rep, and they're going to make sure they're in alignment with their qualifications for the program. The Sony rep is going to let our team know. I have a team of account executives that are in daily contact with the Sony reps around the country, and we have a great dialogue there. From there, we're going to bring the dealer into a quick onboarding session. The session generally is taking around 15 minutes to 30 minutes. We're going to collect the logo. We're going to collect the social media handles and logins. And we're going to get the email login credentials. It's worth noting we'll operate within the dealer's email platform if they have it. There's no mandate that they switch into our system. It's also worth noting all of the email list, nothing goes to Sony corporate. This is all siloed within the dealer's ecosystem and or with One Firefly, whatever's easier or their preference. And all the assets are prepared and managed by my team. The execution and the turn on date, all of that is really mobilized really quickly once the dealer's given us the materials. The hardest part of the whole thing is just getting that dealer for the 15 minutes. We know they're busy, and but once we get that going, it really is a piece of cake. All the financial details, all of that managed in the back end between my finance team and the Sony finance team, so the dealer doesn't have to worry about any of that. It just they press the go button and things start happening.
It was really seamless for us. I mean, there were a couple of onboarding questions, and between Sony and One Firefly, it was handled for us, which is what we need. We're so busy with other things right now that to go out and do this on our own is virtually impossible. So it was much appreciated and needed.
It was really easy. I mean, I think it was one email and just responded, "Hey, yeah, no problem. We definitely want to do that. Here's the okay." And I think maybe a call, and that was it. Couldn't have been easier.
The program's been around for 2 years. I know it's been continually evolving. What are you seeing for the program in the future?
So, we meet together with the One Firefly team very regularly to review all the data that comes back from the program. And we continually work on refining everything from the art, the copy, the keywords, the program elements to make sure that everything is performing to levels that exceed sort of industry standards in terms of digital marketing. And so it's really led to us refining the program for the dealer so that we know what we put in the Facebook ad or in the social media post or in the email blast really resonates with the target client. And with each run of the program, we get a little bit better and a little bit more surgical and a little bit more smart about how we approach that customer. And the results continue to come back improved quarter after quarter after quarter. It's really been a great journey. So
Jeff, really, this is an amazing opportunity and very, very much outside of the box thinking. So tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah, I mean, we're very focused on the partnership between Sony and the dealer, meaning more than just a discount or, a t-shirt or a plaque on the wall. This is really where we can lend support to the dealer and frankly to the industry to really promote what the dealer does and start the conversation around a Sony product that may be interesting to the client. And, it's just, if our dealers grow and thrive, we grow and thrive. And that's really the root of all of it.
Sony has been an amazing vendor partner with Audiovisions for more than 30 years. We've been benefiting from this Sony special relationship ever since. They are continuously testing ways that they can add value. Jeff really understands our market and he really cares about this channel. He's innovative in his thinking. This Sony co-marketing campaign is just a prime example of that. We really appreciate any manufacturer that understands that helping us fund our growth is good for the whole channel.
Yeah, it really makes a positive impact on us as dealers because we already support Sony, but now they're supporting us, and it makes us feel, boy, we're so happy that we chose this partner. And we already know it's the best TV out there, but it's great to have someone interested in being involved in our channel.
How does a Sony Diamond dealer get started?
It's really simple. Reach out to your local rep or reach out to your Sony regional manager, express your interest, and they will work with you to get you onboarded with One Firefly. It's really that simple.